A number of Arsenal players could be set to benefit from Unai Emery's appointment as the club's new head coach. The Spaniard has already made a huge impression at the Emirates, and the signs are looking good ahead of the new season. Having first started his managerial career at Lorca Deportivo, the 46-year-old has enjoyed major success at Almeria, Valencia, Sevilla and Paris Saint-Germain. Many players have improved under the eye from Emery, including a host of top-name stars. David Silva, David Villa and Juan Mata all benefited from working with the highly rated manager during their time together at Valencia, while Presnel Kimpembe and Giovanni Lo Celso have progressed over the past 12 months in Paris. David Silva during his time with Valencia, Image, Dennis Doyle, Getty Images. Arsenal fans will be hoping the same can happen in North London, especially with the club possessing a number of players who can take their game to the next level. Here we take a look at a number of players that improved working under Emery. David Silva. The Manchester City man was a key figure under Emery at Valencia prior to his move to the Etihad Stadium in 2010. After playing a big role in Los Che's Copa del Rey win in 2008, Silva extended his contract at the Mestalla despite interest from a number of Premier League clubs. However, Pep Guardiola revealed last year that Emery had told him to buy the Spaniard during his time as Barcelona manager. "I remember when I was at Barcelona," said Guardiola. "The first or second year I was there, Unai Emery, who is now the PSG trainer, was at Valencia with Silva. After we played them, he told me, 'David Silva is the player for you, for Barcelona. Believe me, that is a player for Barcelona by far,' and he was so right. He's a special player. But he was so expensive." With Silva now lighting up the Premier League on a regular basis, Emery certainly played a part in his development. Juan Mata as well as Silva playing an integral part for Valencia. Mata was also key for the Spanish side. Picking up from where Silva had left off when he departed for City in 2010, the 30-year-old soon got the move he deserved a year later as he headed to Chelsea. Having won the World Cup with Spain in 2010, Mata dropped down a level a year later and picked up the Golden Player award as his country won the European Under-21 Championship. Speaking of Silva and Mata's success at Valencia, Emery said, "Silva might be the best, he made his play. And Mata is the sharpest, brightest player out there. Mata's clever, very clever, the cleverest of lot." David Villa. After scoring goals for fun at Sporting Gijón and Real Zaragoza, Villa soon got his big move to Valencia in 2005. The goals continued to flow for the striker at the Mestalla, yet it was under Emery where he had his best 2 seasons for Los Che. After netting 31 goals in 43 games in the 2008-09 season, Villa, who finished the following season with 28 goals, then went on and finished joint top scorer at the 2010 World Cup with 5 goals. David Villa celebrates scoring for Valencia in 2009. Image, Jose Jordan, AFP, Getty Images. A move to Barcelona then followed where he continued to find the back of the net. Alvaro Negredo. Following his success with Valencia, Emery was appointed as manager of Sevilla in January 2013. Alvaro Negredo was one player to benefit from working with Emery at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Having struggled to make a breakthrough at Real Madrid following his move from Almeria, the striker hit top form for Sevilla. Although the pair would only have a few months together in Seville, Negredo hit 17 goals following Emery's appointment as manager as he finished the season with 31 goals in 42 appearances. A move to Manchester City soon followed before he later returned to Spain with Valencia. Ivan Rakitic was another player to improve dramatically under the guidance of Emery at Sevilla. Signed from Bundesliga club Schalke in 2011, the Croat became one of the league's best players, and it came as no surprise to see him earn a move to Barcelona 3 years later. With the midfielder stating that he would one day like to play under Emery again following their time together in Seville, the manager was also full of praise of the 30-year-old. There are players that carry the team in their heart, those are the ones that transmit what you want. At Sevilla, it was Rakitic, Emery said. Presnel Kimpembe, with a wealth of talent already at the Parc des Princes following his appointment as boss in 2016, Kimpembe is one player to have definitely benefited from working with Emery, having made 7 appearances for the French Giants in the 2015-16 season. The defender made 26 appearances under the Spaniard the next campaign, as well as receiving his first international call-up for France. While many would have splashed the cash to bring in a recognized centre-back, Emery gave the 22-year-old his chance in the team and he grasped it with both hands. Presnel Kimpembe on the touchline with Emery at PSG. Image, Jacques Demarthon, AFP, Getty Images. Kimpembe once again impressed last campaign and his form saw him earn a place in France's squad for the World Cup in Russia. Giovanni Lo Celso. Just like Kimpembe, Lo Celso is another player to have benefited from having Emery as manager. With PSG having plenty of options in midfield, the young Argentine cemented his place in the team and made 45 appearances for the club in all competitions this season. Had Emery not given the 22-year-old his opportunity in the team, the player may well have missed out on a place in Argentina's squad for the World Cup. Keep up to date with the latest news, features and exclusives from Football London via the free Football London app for iPhone and Android. Available to download from the App Store and Google Play.